Hello YouTube, it's Sergio and my very quick first look on new Civ just announced yesterday, Phoenicia.
Dido leads Phoenicia in Civilization 6 Gathering Storm.
Let's look and then we will put some comments on.
After fleeing her home city of Tyre, this refugee turned ruler founded and led Carthage to greatness. Phoenicia's unique ability is Mediterranean colonies. Embarked settlers receive additional movement and sight, and all coastal cities founded on the same continent as Phoenicia's capital will always be completely loyal. Their unique district is the Kothan. It replaces the harbor and grants production towards naval units and settlers in the city in which it is built. Also, all naval units within the city's borders will heal completely in a single turn. The Byrame is Phoenicia's unique unit. This ancient naval melee unit is faster and much stronger than the galley. It also provides protection to embarked trader units nearby. Dido's leader ability is Founder of Carthage.
Alright, and I will stop video here. And actually I'm not excited with this inclusion, even since that civilization comes from previous part of the game, from C5. It looks like just, I don't know, artificial inclusion to expansion, because maybe all other guys, all other leaders were men, and then they decided to add one woman, but this looks strange, really. Overall, this civilization is totally biased to island maps, archipelago islands or some sort of fractal, because settling on coast is everything for it. If this Dido will spawn in the center of Pangea map, she won't get any of these bonuses, really. Only extra trade routes, and all of colonies, Byrame, cotton. It won't be useful on inland play, so that's very bad, because I prefer more flexible civilizations. But let's check what they added to it. Very interesting ability of moving capital with a special project, and they suggest us to use this ability to steal cities from other players with loyalty system, but I'm not sure that it will work really. Against AI, sometimes it can work. In early game, yes, you can probably steal one or even two cities, but you will need to focus all your gameplay from the very beginning to doing this, to building a settler, to moving it, to scouting overseas. So you have to settle on coast, and you have to research all this naval early techs, like, I don't know, shipbuilding. Shipbuilding is very important, because you need your settlers to be able to embark and travel not across the ocean, but at least on water. Without this, I don't know. And unique district, I think, coming pretty late, but we will see in the game. But I don't think it will work very well. But moving capital to another place, very interesting ability it can save even from defeat of in domination game, or just try to steal some cities. But I repeat, to steal a city you need a settler, then it moves, and then you build your own city near enemies, and then you make project and your capital moves. But since it's a new city, it won't have a lot of population, so even with capital improvement, let's say so, this city won't put a very high pressure on nearby cities. So this strategy requires a long time investment, a lot of terms in movement, settling, growing. And what will be the result? Will it be the very good city, or meanwhile you are growing your new capital, the player will put couple of more cities nearby, and that then just neutralize all your loyalty pressure, and this will mean that all your previous game was a waste of time, waste of production, waste of, I don't know, waste of everything. So it looks very weird. But let's continue. +1 trade road capacity for each government plaza, and for each government plaza building and the government plaza district itself. So potential +4 trade roads, that's great, really very good ability. And considering that government plaza is an early game building, you get extra trade road capacity in the early game, so you can use it for building roads, for gaining extra gold or extra science or extra culture, or improving your cities. But I repeat, since it's a coastal based thief, you probably need to hard research the first naval tech. I don't remember how it called, where it unlocks the galleys and ability to improve all that stuff. So you need to settle on coast to get a boost to this tech, and then research it, and then all your gameplay begins from that point. And then you also will need to invest a lot of turns into astrology, because without it you won't be able to unlock your unique district. So it looks like a little bit weird, but we will see. +15% production towards districts in the city with government plaza, and again I repeat, this is all requires a lot of time, because the strategy, the only viable strategy with this is if you build your city, then you put your government plaza, the first district, and then you put all other infrastructure. But government plaza will consume you from you one district, and you will definitely need a harbor, your unique harbor, or money district in this city. So it already two. And I don't know, for late game it may be useful to build very expensive districts, but again, city will need to grow, and this civilization is based on expansion. So, and this bonus will apply only to probably your capital, not other cities. So overall, these first two abilities interesting and powerful. This 50-50. Mediterranean colonies. Begin game with writing technology. Eureka. Cities founded by Phoenicia and located on the same continent as the Phoenician capital are 100% loyal. And settlers gain 2 movement, 2 sight range while embarked, and do not get penalties from embarking and disembarking, so it can just travel across the sea with extra movement. Good ability for early game probably, but again only for the special types of maps. But on sea maps this civilization will be very powerful. I think all this can synergize very well. Free Eureka to writing, I don't know, since of unique units that suppose early scouting with extra movement, so you definitely will find somebody and get this boost. And as I said previously, first you need to go into all this naval technology tree, shipbuilding, naval tradition, as I don't remember, first two of ancient era, and then harbor, astrology. So at the time you will get to writing, you probably will find somebody with your unique Barim. So, but it's free science overall, so good. Coastal cities, and that is slightly problem because coastal, if all cities founded by Phoenicia on the same continent were loyal, so the synergy with moving the capital can work even on non-island map, but this will work only on coast. So you need to find the right place. Actually, spawning and map generation in Civ 6 works not just perfect, not just good. So the game can easily spawn you into the middle of the land, and it means you are fucked from the very beginning. So you need to restart, and I don't know, I don't think it's very good when you need to restart just because AI computer was not able to generate a map and put you into the right place to give you ability to play very well, because the developers talk a lot of how they do it, how they improve map generation, how they improve biases, spawning, but even on their live streams we see in Canada, plain and desert, and I don't know what they're talking about really, and I don't see any of these improvements they're constantly talking, but bad spawn can put a cross on all these abilities. But if it's on a cost, it may be interesting by stealing. So if we think again, this will work, and loyalty pressure and loyalty stealing strategy will work only on maps where there is no much place. So for example, a small island, enemy places a city on one part of it, you quickly put your another city on another part, move your capital, steal, the whole island is yours. But on all other type of maps this won't work. Maybe on fractal with some weird long island type land masses, but I don't know. And quick settlers may be good, but only on the right map. And now we are moving to unique unit Birim. Replaces the galley, combat strength and movement increased, trader units are immune, so supposed that you have some sea trading, so you probably already discovered somebody, or at least city-state, so you don't need this Eureka, because you place a coastal capital, get a boost. In that tech you get your unique unit, it's extra aeroscope by the way, so getting into the dark age with her and the strategy dark then heroic age can not work very well. But overall this early unit is good and will be useful for fighting barbarians, but I think Norwegian ability for early coastal raids is more valuable in early game, really. But this average, more than average, pretty good early unit. Cotton, unique district for Phoenicia for naval activity, replaces harbor district and cheaper to build. Must build the same requirements, plus 50% production towards naval units and settlers in the cities. All wanted units, naval units heal 100 HP each turn. And again, powerful ability. If you play on island map, you can use it for wars. If you have these districts, you can heal your units quick and then return them into the battle. Also, it will be nice. I don't know if it will apply to France and allies units. So, for example, if I have an ally of Phoenicia and I put my, I don't know, caravel into it and will heal for 100 HP for the turn. If yes, it will be very powerful ability. If no, okay, I will not be surprised, but for its own units, really good, very strong ability. But absolutely no use if you play on a land. 50% production to all naval units and settlers. So it's supposed that you quickly expanding on a map that gives you ability to use all this quick building or quick movement, extra vision. So you put cities here, there, boom, steal, move capital, and then probably mid-game begins. And in the mid-game, in the late game, you have absolutely no bonuses, really. No bonuses. Your expansion ended, so bonuses for settlers are not useful. Ancient era ended, no unique unit, and everything you will have is the ability to produce new settlers, which won't be useful, and naval units, but only if you go for strong naval domination victory and you need more and more of them. Otherwise, usually you produce bunch of units, then you produce another pack to form corpses, armadas, and probably that's all you finished. So no bonuses that work overall, just these extra traders that will give for sure benefits, probably gold throughout the game, so it's pretty good, and extra production you will use in your own one single city. And probably the only thing you will do in the late game is moving your capital through all of your cities by trying to avoid defeat. That's what I think about Phoenicia. I for sure will give a try, but I don't expect it to be very powerful. Actually, very weak civilization. No special, I think, no signs. No, it's only for domination victory on island map, and that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. Put your comments below. Bye bye.